outside, and my dad likes to smoke cigars on the outside of the basement, and therefore, when he leaves the door open, flies come in. So I just end up with flies. I'm like, hey, yo, I'm whacking ya. I'm gonna try and
less than ideal.
I'm gonna try and demolish this fly. Like right here. Y'all might watch it happen. Fuck you, I'm walking ya. Get wrecked.
Oh my.
I did it. I really said, I'm walking ya. And he was like, I ain't walking ya anymore. I don't usually kill bugs, but like these flies are so fucking obnoxious.
Honestly.
It's like mosquitoes. You can't try and save mosquitoes.
Yeah. 1 second. A dog is trying to get in.
Let the papa win. Ah, wub 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 wub. Okay, I'm gonna say this playlist is like annoying me. I don't like this murder mystery playlist anymore. I love that it started with a Queen song. Where this is a sleigh. This is a sleigh. Oh, the baby.
Hey,
Hi,
Barkley.
baby. Can you give a little ear scritch for me? Yeah. Oh yeah.
You tell he's so neglected. He's so abused.
Oh yeah, no. Pyrex had tried to convince me he was neglected and abused earlier, and he had never been touched in his entire life. Except that every time I'm over there, I'm like, Scoop! And he's like, I have never been held or petted or touched in my entire lifetime.
Do you
I'm
want
like,
a different?
you want bet? Scoop!
You want a different
Plunk.
playlist?
No, I like this playlist. We started with Queen, and I'm like,
Next question.
yep.
How mad would he be if I said I'm getting EP and make it a two shot? I'm getting EP.
I'd be low key mad because I don't want to continue this anymore.
Yeah, sorry about that. In that case, I will stick it out.
Thanks.
Can I have an energy drink? You want one?
Yeah, sure. Just pass it over here.
Here, what if I'm just gonna mute myself and stream real quick. Hold on one second. Did that wake you up?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, wonderful. So, what do y'all want to do? You're investigating the homicide of y'all's best friends.
So, at this point, I'm going to say that I'm still looking around for anything.
Okay, I'm gonna say so. This is the part where we get to the
The time.
Yep. So, you all have 5 minutes to decide what you think is going on. Do your investigating, and if you don't decide it by then, another person dies. You're at 450.
Oh my.
Okay. Hey, can I see if there are any like footprints or anything anywhere?
Roll an investigation check.
Please be nice to me. 12.
Footprints? Not really, no. The floor is pretty impeccably clean.
Do we hear any footsteps? Other than the staff going up. After the scream.
I
Any
mean,
footsteps?
realistically, no. The floors are pretty solid. It's made for comfort, so there's
Okay.
pretty thick carpet, so you wouldn't have really heard anything on the level below.
Can I see if there's any like gloves or anything anywhere?
I mean, roll an investigation check. 4 minutes.
This one.
There's
10. Nothing.
no gloves that you can see, and I'm going to tell you right now, there are no gloves there.
You have
Other
any
than the
ideas?
ones she wears. But I mean, they're all
Okay.
kind of folded up in the
Yeah.
place they usually are in her closet.
So, with the phone, you have any ideas? Anything?
Um, can I
Do we
do
want to?
an can I do an investigation?
For what?
Just like to see if I can see anything that seems out of place in the room that should not be there in
That
a
would be an investigation with disadvantage because you've already said you're not close enough with her to be in her room, so investigation with disadvantage.
I'll do it. That's not looking good. 8.
Yeah, I'm like it looks like a room.
You're like describing my investigations and perceptions like I'm stupid. I'm like
I mean,
what are you
you're
supposed to
not
do?
rolling well.
I'm aware, but
I mean, it's a
describing it to me
room.
like I'm a barbarian.
There's a bed on the far left of the room. On the far right, like on the far side, there's a window. Next to it, there's a wardrobe. There's a desk next to the wardrobe with another window above it. I mean, you're not seeing anything out of place.
Outside of the blood and the dead body. I
Yeah,
get it.
no.
Yeah.
Do we want to look for a weapon, like a murder weapon?
Investigation.
Investigation for a murder weapon. If both of you want to look for it, either each of you could roll an investigation or one of you could roll with advantage.
Let's just both roll at this point.
Okay?
Nope, that's a 7.
Oh wait, how do I roll? I'm sorry.
Okay, I got you. Hold on.
Uh,
I roll you. Don't worry about it, baby. D&D Beyond do the thing. God damn, we're on a time crunch. Yep. Nope. So from what you can tell, it should be a knife, but you're not really seeing a knife outside of anyone that is around you. I mean, most all of them are carrying some form of weapon,
okay,
whether it
so
be a knife, a dagger, a short sword, a rapier. Like everyone's generally carrying a weapon.
okay, okay. Is the kitchen staff around?
I mean, the kitchen staff is generally, I mean, it's very limited. The staff is limited to all of the people you have met.
Okay, I want to ask: Is there any knife? Is there any knife missing from the kitchen?
No.
I'm going to ask Forge and Willow, since you guys are here fairly frequently enough to know the house and the staff and everybody, how many of them carry a bladed weapon?
40 seconds.
Basically, all of them.
Yeah,
All of them?
Pretty much.
it's probably except for the child.
Yeah.
Well, that's not exactly the most helpful information. I was hoping for something else, I'll be honest.
20 seconds.
Shit, Sherlock. Okay, at this point, for the role playing today, no shit, Sherlock. You didn't even know that you had grape juice the whole night. The whole night. You were drinking fucking grape juice.
I felt a burn. What do you mean it was grape juice?
Dumbass.
What?
Okay,
Alcohol
wonderful.
burns, doesn't it?
That's the end of the timer. Everyone is now, because you never got a full solid night of sleep, you're feeling exhaustion. So what I'm going to say is you can continue to investigate, but you will all take disadvantage on everything you roll.
Okay.
So you could go to sleep and pick it up in the morning.
I think go to sleep in the morning.
Okay.
We need to sleep.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of the staff warily goes to sleep. You're hearing a lot more clicks and locks, like very loud clicks and locks, than you had heard the night before, but you're hearing a lot of clicks in the locks. Everyone is locking their doors. So let me do a quick little thing. Wonderful. Okay. I don't like it clapping like this. It needs to stop clapping like that. I don't think we should be clapping over this, but thank you, random wheel generator. So, you all wake up the next morning, and as soon as you're leaving your room, you notice people are kind of walking around a little faster. People are running outside and then running back inside and like running upstairs. And eventually you just hear someone trying, like they're not doing very well, but you can hear someone like trying with all of their might to slam through a door. It is
Okay.
on the second floor.
Yeah.
So it's on our floor.
And when you all begin to convene there, it's outside of a door of someone you haven't really interacted with much, but you know it's Charles, the groundskeeper.
Okay. I'm gonna rush over.
Okay, you rush up there. Are you trying to break through the door?
First, say, what? Is he not awake?
He should have been awake hours ago. We don't know what's happening. We went outside. He's not there. We've tried to open the door with the keys, and he's not there. Like it's not opening.
I'm gonna rear back and
Strength check.
not do anything.
You ram into the door, and you're like, "Oh,
Oh.
shit! Oh,
Okay.
fuck!"
Okay. Sorry. Just for the giggles, I'm gonna take one point of damage.
Okay, cool. I thought you were gonna say you
I'm
took another run
also
at it.
I'm also gonna give it a shot.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
run at it.
sorry, I thought it'd be funny, but ow! I get a splinter.
14.
You run at it and you ram into it, and you're like, "Oh, shit!" Like you can feel the door giving, but like you can tell that it's definitely locked and not just locked like some sort of barricade.
That's the solid door, is what that is, guys.
Yeah, like you hit it and you're like, "Oh, shit, fuck."
Another one got a
Ooh.
21.
Okay, well, I mean, you're not going to be able to hit it again with the same damage. You're going to have to hit it with disadvantage because you just fucking knocked your shoulder out
Yeah.
of place.
21 and not 20.
Okay, 21. You ram into it again, you're like, shit! Ah! But the door slams open and you're like, oh, fucking hell! That, ooh! Ow!
I told you it was a solid door.
And they're like shoving the door, and there in front of the door, leaned up against it, is Charles, the groundskeeper, slit across his throat.
It's in the same style.
Yep.
So, could we could it be possible that they're doing it from outside?
I mean, that would be like a y'all investigating and figuring it out thing.
Okay, this isn't me talking out loud out of character to the party.
Um. So, is there anything they could cast that could do that accurately?
Cass, no.
Then I find
Okay,
it unreasonable to believe that they
I
could.
mean, it would be like a crazy high level if they could cast a duplicate in the space. They could actually like cast physical damage.
yeah.
Like that would be a crazy high level
Okay,
thing.
I'm going to do a quick perception check so I can see around, see if anything looks out of place from last night.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna tell you it's gonna be a pretty fucking high DC because
That's an
you
after
haven't.
20.
Yeah, I'm like you haven't been in this dude's room though.
I was okay, but I'm in like just like around like outside the hallway or anything.
I mean, outside the hallway, everything looks the same. I mean, there's no excess footsteps. I mean, it's plush carpeting. There's no like marks on the carpet. As far as you can tell from the room, like it hasn't been broken into and then manually locked back. Like the room is pristine minus the dead body in front of the door.
God.
Can you describe the room's layout?
So the room is fairly similar to Allegra's, but it's a little smaller. There is a bed on the far left side. On the far right side, or on the far side, there's not a window. It kind of immediately goes into like a wardrobe, and then there's a very small desk and a window above it. There is a disconnected bathroom that is like shared with another servant's quarters, but it's another bathing room. But I mean, that's most of the room. There's like a small little like two-person table, which is similar to what Allegra has. For like breakfast if they want to take it in their own room. But I mean, outside of that, it's fairly similar to Allegra's, just smaller based on the design.
Okay. Is everyone here this time, including Lydia?
Including who?
Lydia.
Lydia? Yeah, everyone's there. As soon as Claude comes running up, people are like shoving him back. Cuz I mean, this is like a 14-year-old boy.
Okay, so I still do want to see if, like, maybe they killed they killed him somewhere else and moved the body to the door.
Okay, roll an investigation check. And we'll be looking specifically at like blood, excess matter, etc. 23.
Another one.
No, I mean they were killed against the door. It's like the person who killed them came into the room, was talking to them, and killed them where they stood in front of the door, and the person managed to escape elsewhere.
I'd like to do a check on specifically the ceiling and the floor to see if there's any abnormalities that could be a hidden door or a way in.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
25.
There is nothing on the ceiling or floor. I mean, at one point further back in the room, since it's on the third floor. Nope, this is on the second floor. Never mind.
Okay.
If you check that on Allegra's floor, you'd get to a point where it was an attic, but it's, I mean, barren.
Okay, so I do want to for the staff that are around say, can I just check y'all's hands?
I
So I
mean,
want to see if there's any blood on anyone's hands, like a drop or anything.
the staff is all just kind of.
Okay. Is that a perception or investigation to look for blood on anyone's hands?
That would be an investigation check.
Slutty 20.
Bloody 20. Okay. So you're walking through all of the
Oh.
staff's hands. They're all, doing their thing. I don't know what happened with cards.
Hey, College, you there?
Cards.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry, I was fucking on Willow's cheat sheet thing because I could not get shit to load, and I was like, hello, and so I just started clicking buttons to try and make it work. Apologies. I started going through the fucking checklist and was like, click, 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 something roll. Because it's still
Hey,
showing
College.
it was showing a fucking level 1 unnamed character for me still.
Hey, College, you alive?
Cards. Matthew.
Not the legal name.
Matthew.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi, yeah, College is still, MIA.
Oh, bye.
Matthew. Matthew.
I would say D&D Beyond is being very nice with my rolls that lead to nothing.
Cards. Okay, hold on. I don't think I have Cards' number. Like, I feel like we could get through this death and y'all would figure out what's going on.
So while we wait on Cards, what do I find anything with the blood hands?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, no blood hand. Oh my god, not the Penelope Scott song on the playlist.
Oh,
Oh my, which one?
A lot of true crime.
Cards, you there? You're live? Show
Rock
us sign
your
of
world
life.
by the end of the night. The only that a killer has is they think they have the right
Come on,
to a
Cards,
lot
what's
of
up?
true crime.
it actually connected that time. It just
Floods
kept
is
trying and
here.
failing. I had to end Discord on my PC through Task Manager because I thought it was still open.
Yeah, Lucky's just vibing.
Well, I'm back.
So update, no
Okay,
blood hands.
I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. I was just writing. A lot of true crime by Penelope Scott hits so goddamn hard, and like it shouldn't.
It's so good.
Away from home, in the woods, they're all alone. And the nuts are the
Me.
All right. Well, I'm here and ready to continue.
Hold on. I gotta get through this.
Because at this point, we're just preventing Nyx's EP.
I didn't expect this song to be on this playlist, and I gotta get through it now.
Yep.
Just got a vibe. I'm about to grab myself a full 2-liter of Dr. Pepper out of the fridge. I'm like dying of thirst over here.
You think
Water.
Dr. Pepper's gonna help?
Yeah.
No.
Water.
Well, to be so real, it's not Dr. Pepper, it's Dr. Thunder because I'm poor. But hey.
Water.
Water.
But.
Water.
But water.
But I only have tap water.
Water.
Drink the Wawa, you young child.
What if I say I'm gonna go get water?
Okay,
Good.
we're done with the
water.
vibing. I'm sorry. I had to go through the fucking Ted Bundy wasn't that fucking bright. He was just white line.
Honest.
And I mean, it's not wrong.
So,
He
Lexi,
wasn't as
can you-
attractive as people said.
so, can you just say the word water?
Water?
Thank you.
No, bestie, you're supposed to be on my side.
What did I do wrong? I said water.
Okay, so basically, I have Dr. Pepper in the fridge. I'm thirsty. Us. Water. Water. But get water.
But I want Dr. Pepper.
I mean, if I'm actually saying it, I go water. I mean, if I'm gonna phonetically spell it out, it's gonna be WADDER.
Water.
Water.
You know, it's mainly a matter of you're getting they're getting water and not Dr. Pepper.
Water.
Or Dr.
I mean,
Thunder.
I'm.
Yeah,
Do you want
yeah,
me to
Dr.
start
Thunder.
saying Dr. Pepper? Because if I'm talking honestly, I'm gonna say
Yes.
Dr. Pepper.
Yes, thank you.
Do you want to look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
But if you're after hydration, water.
Taste, Dr. Thunder. Hydration, agua.
Fuck you.
Are you
I do
offering?
what I want. Am
So
I
anyway,
offering? No. Bold of you to assume I have to ask for fuck.
Oh, I know you don't.
And like bold of
Because,
you to assume I have to ask for it. I don't want it. People icky. Eh.
I know of at least one person that you would fuck right now.
Bold of you to assume.
Skylar.
See, you say that I would fuck Skylar, and in general, I would say yes, but the moment I would get to the situation, I'd be like, ah, 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 don't touch me!
Yeah.
But you would be really down for the idea of fucking Skylar.
I mean, I'm down for the idea of fucking, like, almost anyone. But then the moment I start getting to it, it's like, people touching me! I'm literally like, oh, I think you're really hot, and then you talk about fucking me, and I'm like, okay, I'll throw up on you.
Me.
Right now. I'll do it. Want a bet? Like, I'll do it. I like the idea of it, but the idea of someone else touching me, I'm like, I'll kill you. Or I'll throw up on you, whichever makes you less likely to try me. Period. Okay, so.
Anyways,
God, that cut on my arm is so bad. It's not from boots. That's the worst thing.
is it like a box cut?
No.
They're from your little friend.
Because Boots ain't done this. Boots hasn't
No,
been
not
near this
Boots.
arm. Boots laid on this arm today during therapy. He wasn't anywhere near this arm because this arm was over here. Boots laid on this arm during therapy. I don't know what this came from,
Not Boots.
but this is brand
That's
new
not
today
your
because it
friend.
was bleeding earlier.
The other little friend.
It's the other little friend that Abby and JC are so familiar with at this point.
Yes. Oh,
Anyway,
man.
after D&D, maybe we'll talk about the demon that has found me again. So, there's no blood traces on hands. What you won't do?
Honestly, I'm out of ideas right now.
Starting a
So
timer for 5 minutes.
There's no definitive way in or out from the ceiling or the floor. So there's no
Correct.
trapdoor or ceiling drop.
No.
There's no blood away from anywhere other than the door, and there's no blood on anyone's hands.
Correct.
Nope.
But we heard Annabelle and Jenkins arguing over a key, almost acting like they knew a key was missing somewhere. But we didn't ask them about that.
Talking about the key as much as they were how to
The
handle
night-
it with Claude.
Yeah, the night before, or I guess before we woke up after our long rest, they were having issues finding a key.
What of you to assume
or
you're in a
procuring
long
a key.
rest?
No, I'm just saying that to have advantage in our checks.
I'm like, y'all woke up in the middle of the night. Realistically, I should have put you at a disadvantage because you've still convinced yourself you're drunk.
No, I was told it was grape juice.
Yeah, well, you weren't told it was grape juice.
Yeah, I was.
I said, what do you mean you realized? You were too stupid to realize that you had grape juice and not wine.
Oh, I missed that. Okay. Yeah, no, I had thought that you thought it was wine this entire time.
You know, I
Well-
told him that the first murder. Like, how the fuck do you think you can realize that? You had grape juice the entire time, and then that's 5 minutes ended.
Okay, wonderful. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Truthfully,
Claude
right,
is still in the hallway, isn't he?
Who?
Claude.
Claude has been moved away from the scene. He's on the other side of the landing, kind of held back by Annabelle.
But does he have his key?
He does not have a key to the rooms. He has a key to his room, but not the other rooms.
Okay.
I'm telling y'all that for free.
Wait, wouldn't Claude... Did Claude get Baron's key, his father's key, when he took the job? Or did the other staff members take that key away? Because in which case there would be spare key.
He, as a child, was not given a key to this room, so the key was taken unsure of where it ended up. I mean, it was generally like meant to be held until he was an adult. And
So, would
what?
Fourth or Willow know that as people who have been here frequently?
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the.
That's me trying to stifle you on.
Yeah, but no, I mean, honestly, like, it wasn't expected that he would get in a key until he was an adult, so
Yeah.
necessarily the key didn't really go much of anywhere, but it's kind of
But
like it just ended up
there was a key
somewhere.
that did exist that did access Allegra's room that was technically a spare key at that point that we don't know the location of. So there's a key that opens all the doors in this manner that no one knows the whereabouts of.
That's a yes.
But that doesn't explain how.
I'm just eating chips. I don't know what you want from
No,
me.
I saw. That doesn't explain how they can kill someone against the door and still find a way out on the third and second floor.
Okay, I'd like to ask Annabelle where where Baron's key was, or
Real
is
quick,
rather,
I'd like to say Boots.
Boots.
Yeah, he's staring.
Everyone acknowledge him. Love him.
I saw him while you were eating your chips, and I was like, hmm.
I was just staring at him. Um, so who was asking about Baron's key?
Me, Forge to Annabelle.
To Annabelle. She says, well, once the key was acquired from him, we took it to his study and had it locked in a case. There was a specific peg for it's telling me to stop the timer. So I will finish this and then we will decide if anyone has any accusations. Um, we were told to lock it on a specific peg until the family member was able to come through and acknowledge it based on a code that was apparently specified by the family. I am not privy to that, but that is where any extra keys would have gone, is based in this little sort of lock vault that the family could acknowledge based on a sort of code.
Okay, and now, so do we have anyone to accuse, y'all think?
So what I will say is I will give y'all 1 minute to sharing knowledge. Okay, go.
I don't
Okay,
think there's
so
enough.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
not
think there's
enough.
enough information to call an accusation.
It's not so. I don't think it would be so. Okay, I'm gonna go out. I don't think it's Annabelle. It's fucked up, but I have the slightest suspicion on Claude.
Well, if his father's key was in a place where only a family member could get to it, and Claude is the last remaining family member that we know of for Baron, then he's the only one who could have accessed that key.
Yes, but all the staff have keys to all the rooms.
But Claude is not supposed to have a key.
So as of right now, I think just a little bit him, but for now, just keep your mind open that it may be him. Uh, I don't I don't think it's Jenkins.
I don't think so either. He's acting too much like it actually surprises him.
Yeah.
Like it actually affected him.
Uh, so we haven't mentioned Camille, have we?
How make stop? I make stop. Okay. Did you all have a decision?
There's nothing to accuse with the information we have yet.
Wonderful. Okay. So, as you all are trying to figure out things and people have kind of dispersed to their own elements, after a while of y'all discussing and thinking and pondering, and I mean, y'all are intensely looking at things, people have started to disperse and have tried to, like, lock themselves in their rooms. They're trying to, like, hide themselves away from whatever the fuck is happening. A floor down on the second floor.
We're on the second floor currently.
A floor down, sorry. One more floor down. Y'all are on the second floor. I am, again, yes, hello.
Yep. I'm
On
keeping
the
track
first
where I can.
on the first floor. It's been about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Y'all have started to disperse and look for clues, and then you hear a scream.
Okay, the second I hear it, I'm racing down.
So,
I'm close behind.
very closely to the stairs of the first floor entrance, you're finding a door that is locked. But everyone's
Before I get
outside
it
of it. They're
down,
like they've gotten down there. They're getting down there very quickly, close to when y'all got down there. There was no one down there first. Y'all got there first, and they're like just kind of tumbling down and like, "This is our person. Open the fucking door." But yeah.
before we make any attempts to open the door, can I see if there's anyone in the group who is missing?
Roll a perception check.
21.
Okay. So I'm like, let me grab a chip. So from what you can tell, that is missing is Claude and Annabelle.
Do you think it's Annabelle?
Yeah,
It's
Claude and Annabelle.
definitely possible.
But we also don't know who's in the room yet.
No,
Who-
that's true.
So you all get there. I mean, all of you have gathered outside the room really fucking quickly. They heard the fucking scream and they were like, ah! And then it was all of y'all minus Claude and Annabelle.
Okay, so brute force the door open again.
I feel
Roll
like
a
it's worth
strength
attempting
check.
a key first.
16.
Why did y'all roll that so fast? What the fuck? Okay.
Ready.
So I will say you ram into the door once and it starts giving, but it's not quite there yet.
All just let Forge do their thing.
$19 on the other shoulder.
Explain it to me.
So say again?
Explain it to me.
As in how it burst open?
Yep.
Okay, so I jumped with all my might and I went to and I think it like splintered open. Was it actually locked?
Was it actually locked? Yes.
Okay, so I think it splintered open. Some of the wood like still on the actual lock itself, and it's kind of bursting through.
Can I
Okay,
ask if it was on the injured shoulder or not?
it was not because I did with the left and right.
Bold of you to assume I won't roll for damage.
Okay, so I get into the room. What do I say?
So, you roll into the room. And directly in front of the door, I mean, when you come in, you're shoving it. And you shove it for a second. And you're like trying to push past it. And you're like, that's another body. So that is the body of Charles, the groundskeeper. You just see his kind of brownish red hair. I mean, he's kind of like slumped to the side. My headphones just fell off my head and I'm holding them on with my ear. I was holding them on with my ear and it said fuck you. But no, he's like literally just like
Um,
hair over the face.
Who died last time before this?
Who died
wasn't
before this?
Charles the one that died before this?
Yeah, it was Charles who died before this.
Oh my god, it was Charles before this. Fuck.
Charles has died twice.
I thought Charles was the third one that died. Good God. Goddamn, give me a second. Okay. Charles died. Okay. So, the one you enter the room to, good God, the third one that died. I didn't think we'd get to the third person that died before y'all would figure shit out, but okay. Fuck
Absolutely
me, I
not. We're
guess.
stupid.
You all enter to Camille, who is the other kind of general housemaid. She's the one kind of standing behind Annabelle, making sure things are going well. Like when Annabelle gets sent aside, Camille is stepping into place, making sure things are going okay. She, I mean, is in. It looks like she had been sitting down, but she had been dragged backwards. Like it looks like her legs are like spurled out in front of her, and her neck is like snapped back. It like an unnatural way to where like the rest of her body is flat and her neck is like snapped down. Like almost at a 90-degree angle.
Guys,
And that's how you find her.
I think it may actually be Claude. Because what I'm thinking is he grabs her hair and pulls it down like that.
When did he pull someone's hair down?
I'm just saying because like for the next he stopped like that.
No, but I'm like, Claude didn't do that. Why do you decide Claude is the villain? I
I'm
said
just
he's the baby. I was like, he's my baby. And everyone was like, fuck him. Die, you're the villain.
listen.
Hold on a second.
I'm spitballing.
Spitballing every
It may not be.
time we've had a murder, you're like, it's Claude.
Okay, then that only leaves Annabelle left.
Not really. There are 8 total people working on staff, minus y'all.
So,
Where would she be if not down here to investigate? 'Cause she's always been like one of the first ones there to like see the scene.
Okay, so I'd like to say, out of the people who are not dead, we have Forge, Willow, Finjor. Annabelle's
I've
not
been
dead.
keeping track. Yeah, we have
Arnold,
Annabelle, Arnold, Claude, Lydia, and Portia that are still alive.
and yeah, Lydia. Okay, yeah, so it's Claude is still alive. Portia's still alive. It's literally just like Annabelle and Camille.
So, in the time that we have broken down the door, have Annabelle or Claude shown up?
I mean, okay, hold on. I lost my chapstick. I was freaking out because I was like, I can't find my chapstick. I'm gonna die. So they have all been there at the beginning. Like Annabelle has been there, and then as
When
soon
I
as
did my perception check, you said no.
what I told you was when you rolled your perception check, she had left because she shows up. She's there at the beginning, and then when Claude runs up, she runs to take him away from the scene.
Okay.
So that's why when you rolled your perception check the last time, she had already taken him away from the scene. So she wasn't there.
I'd like to ask Jenkins to take me up to Claude's room so I can search it.
Roll me a persuasion check.
That's a solid 5.
Sorry.
Jenkins is just like, why? So, I mean, he's young, but he deserves his privacy as much as any of us do.
I'm not. He is young, but he was also the only one who would have had possible access to his father's key.
But he also did not have access to it. We took the key when his father passed.
And I believe Forge was told that his family has access to it.
The family had access to the key, but Forge has not been here since his father passed away. The key, I don't know where his family's heir outside of what we have here was, but we do not have a key outside of what we have stated.
I mean, it could. So okay. So with your randomizer, it could be one of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I wonder. So, Finjoy, where
Yes.
were you last night?
Last night I was pitch drunk on grape juice. Apparently, woke up to a dead person. I helped you get the dead person into bed, and then we went and took a rest, and woke up to another dead person.
Okay. Willow?
Well, I went to bed after putting down the book and was just, going to lay down, but I was up looking at the stars outside my window. And then I woke up to the screams.
Fall asleep.
Not immediately. What were you doing?
I passed out like a light. You kidding me? I'm out like that. So I think we should. One night we need to don't sleep. We have someone guarding floor 1, 2, and 3.
Wouldn't the better option be to keep people in one common area so that if anyone were to try to sneak away, we could catch them in the act?
We also need to consider if
My question is, do you want to do the 5-minute timer right now?
Countdown to an accusation?
I mean, countdown to an accusation or another death.
I mean, at this point, yeah, it's either the strategy is either everyone in one common area, or we have someone guarding each floor.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna make the thing fucking stop doing the fucking buzz.
So everybody who should be here is on the first floor right now, right? With the exception of Claude.
I mean,
And
y'all were all on the second floor.
Well, you said that for this death, we went down to the first floor.
You went down to the first floor. Claude is on the third floor. People went up to the second floor. and people were checking on him on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
So it's a real scatter house of people again. Got it.
I mean, it's where y'all want to go. I mean, people were checking on him on the 3rd floor. I mean, he's in there. He's just, I saw a dead body.
Okay. I don't have any information.
So what I'm gonna say is, y'all tell me what floor you're on, and I'm gonna start the timer.
Okay.
First
I'm on
floor.
1st floor.
Yes, first floor.
1st floor cards.
First floor.
I bet.
Okay.
5
So
minutes.
okay. So what I'm gonna do? I will hang out on the 2nd floor.
You just said you were on the 1st floor, you goddamn liar.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That's what the plan is for
Yeah,
me to
moving
go
up
up
to
there,
the second
to
floor.
move there.
Okay, you're going to the 2nd
Yes.
floor.
So I think the plan. I go to the 2nd floor. One of you goes to the 3rd floor. One of you stay down here. If you see anything, scream as loud as you can.
I'd like to ask something before we do this.
Yes.
Okay, bet. I mean, the timer's going.
That's fine. When I arrived and I did my walks around the grounds, did I see anything unusual?
I mean, not particularly. You saw on the far outskirts there were, slight fences just kind of dispersing like actual forested area. But outside of that, it was just kind of general outskirts area. Small fences, but when it got to a kind of point in the middle area where you knew that there were issues, there was like heavier fencing. But
Okay.
that was about it.
Okay. So for the night, I am stay. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm going to stay in the hallway of the 2nd floor. If you want to get to the 3rd floor and stay in the hallway.
I will go up to the 3rd floor.
Okay, then I'll stay on the 1st.
Okay, so we have 1 2nd floor, 1 3rd floor, 1 1st floor.
Correct.
I would like every single one of you to roll me a perception check. With disadvantage because you said you're going to sleep.
17. Wait. Disadvantage.
Wait, I thought we were all staying up now.
Yeah, we're all staying up.
Oh, you're all staying up because
Yeah.
Cards told me you was going to sleep.
I did not say that.
I thought did you all not say you were going to sleep?
No, we're saying we're
No.
staying up.
Oh, you said you're staying. I heard sleep. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna let all of y'all re-roll. I'm ignoring what has happened. You all are awake. I am ignoring.
23.
Where do I roll that at?
Click on the number next to any of the things. So
You just
persuasion,
re-roll the
plus
perception.
one,
Perception.
whatever it is.
But then it just brings up like a whole book of stuff.
Hold on, I got you.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Does
I got you.
Beyond not have an app? I thought it did.
It does.
I said investigation, right?
You said
Wait,
you
said perception.
Yeah.
Oh well, wonderful. I'll re-roll that. That'll probably even be better. Wade.
Investigation.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
I was rolling for Willow.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, wonderful. So, y'all are all just kind of chilling. You're waiting there in your kind of places. Waiting, 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 waiting. I would like after about 2 hours for all of you to roll a constitution saving throw. For kind of your sleep vibes.
Oof.
2.
7.
Do you need me to roll that for you, Abby? Oh, nope, you got
I
it.
got it.
Hey! Okay.
So we're not looking good on the Constitution.
So we all pass out.
Okay, So you are so prepared. You're sitting there and you're like, I'm doing so good. I'm doing so good. I'm doing so good. And then it just goes down. So it is past normal morning time. It is weird that this is when you're being awake. Like, this is weird that you're hearing things now. But it is probably 10 or 11 in the morning. And you hear, not just like someone has been murdered screaming. It is like shrill and like horrible. Like, oh my god, someone has killed someone who didn't deserve it kind of screaming.
Like, I can't believe what's happening, screaming. Like,
Yes.
currently happening.
So, you all walk out, and what you see in the middle of the, food area, the dining room, on the long table that Allegra made sure to keep clear so you could all sit 2 by 2 across from each other, directly in the middle of that area, you see the dead body and slit throat of everyone's favorite Claude.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Wow! You should be more distraught by this. I love him. He's just a baby. When I say he's laying there, it is like eyes wide open, throat slit, just like hands kind of like trying to like.
And this happened on the first floor?
You don't know where it happened.
But where's his
Please,
body?
dining hall.
The body is on the first floor in the dining hall where you all had dinner the night before.
Okay.
Literally across the same spot y'all had dinner.
But he was in his bedroom,
He was?
right?
Supposedly.
Okay, hold on. So let's see.
Hmm.
Um,
Who's around? Who else is there? Just us three?
So right now it seems it's us three, Annabelle, Jenkins, Lydia, and Portia still alive.
So what I'll tell you is the group who was still alive. I got sent on TikTok. So people that were alive. Y'all, Annabelle, Charles. Nope, Charles
No,
is dead.
Charles died.
Charles is dead.
Charles died. Jenkins, Lydia, Portia, and then y'all.
I mean, just based on what Lexi said, the one who's been closest to Claude is Annabelle.
Or
Hold on. It's not one of us.
I something is coming to mind that could be a thing.
Okay, what's up?
Can I inspect the wound? The killing blow.
yeah, for sure. Roll an investigation check. Or actually, I'll let you choose investigation or medicine.
I'll choose investigation. 20.
I'm sorry, my thing is so slow. Okay. So, what do you want to know about the wound?
If it looks unnatural in any way,
What do you mean by unnatural?
like, does it look like it was caused by a weapon? Is it a clean cut? Is it something that looks like it was forcibly done?
It is a clean cut that looks like it was done from behind. I mean, it was like someone was naturally existing and someone came behind them and just all the way across the throat.
So the question there would be whether he knew there was someone with him or if they suddenly appeared with him.
Sorry, I'm just like moving my mic up to like crunch.
You're good. Yeah. So I can only think of two people that were close with Claude.
I'm gonna give y'all
Are there
1 minute.
So okay, so when I'm thinking who's close to Claude, I'm thinking Annabelle or one of us.
Yeah, but I think Annabelle would probably be the best bet. You two know the area well enough that you wouldn't have to ask people about anything, or you would know about most of the things that already exist. So while I can't leave you two completely out of the running for who's doing this, I would say that Annabelle is probably their most likely guess.
So yeah, I think so out of character, it's either Annabelle or Willow, I think.
I would say that's likely, yeah.
Personally, I am going to J'accuse. I think we should just. I. I think when. Okay, so I'm in metagame. I think I'm gonna J'accuse Willow. Honestly.
Can't hear you, Lexi.
We're at the decision timer. I've been talking this whole goddamn time. Okay.
I'm going to accuse Annabelle.
Okay.
Personally, I'm going to J'accuse Willow.
Okay. Willow?
I'm going to accuse Annabelle.
Okay. So, I didn't actually expect for, real ass mafia shit to be happening during my campaign. Okay. I didn't expect this during my mafia campaign.
I knew we were
My
playing Mafia. Got it.
Well, I didn't expect it to turn into mafia. I just thought we'd vibe, but I thought y'all would like start getting to shit sooner.
No.
I have foggy EP brain. Do you know this?
We
So,
had really good rolls when we didn't need them, and really shitty rolls when we needed them.
what I will say is the two of you that voted for Annabelle, what do you want to do with her?
I
I'd
think questioning is going to be our first course of action.
I'd like to
So,
go
But
to her. I'd like to go up to her room with her and investigate the room. Check for anything that could be a weapon, anything that might have been used. see if we could find Baron's key in the
Okay.
room.
So what I will say is I will give you all, you will get up there, you have 1 minute to run as many checks as you want to run on her room. So,
Okay.
I'm going to say y'all get your checks prepped. Starting in 3, 2, 1. What are you doing?
Well, that's a shit roll.
So you're rolling a 12 for what?
Investigation.
Of what?
The room. See if there's anything amiss, anything that might not need to belong there or should not belong there.
So, I mean, she is someone who's been working as a housemaid. You are seeing the same, very similar setup to Allegra's room. It's a little bit smaller, a little less ornate. Sorry, I have the hiccups now. Oh god. But same similar setup. There's absolutely nothing out of place. I mean, there is not even a crumb or a like fluff ball of hair on the floor. Willow, you? Anything?
I want to see. Are there any weapons like misplaced, or does she
Ow.
already have like her dagger on her?
Oh, sorry, shit, fuck.
Whatever weapon she uses.
Sorry, shit, fuck. Stop! 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 Everything's yelling at me. I am simply just trying to. Are you done? You're not done. Okay, I was finally able to make shit stop. I had the crunchiest chip in my life. And then the thing kept going off, and I accidentally crunched it into oblivion. Now I'm gonna cry about it because that chip is just gone to the back of my PC Abyss Land. Like I can get it with my toesies, but I'm sad because I can't eat it. Fuck this life.
I dropped a Reese's earlier if it makes you feel any better.
It doesn't because a good like actual like home style like Latino shop. There's nothing better than it. There's nothing better than it. I just fucking lost. They literally, I have watched them make their tortilla chips multiple times a day. And there's nothing better than it. And it's gone. It's gone. It's in a bag. So, y'all have done your investigations.
Yep.
What you've seen is nothing much. It kind of just is like it's a very sad older woman that doesn't have really much going on outside of her work and the child.
Did Willow make her roll?
The wahahawa.
Did Willow make her roll?
Which role?
I wanted to know.
Investigation.
I wanted to know if there was a weapon that was misplaced and not on Annabelle currently.
Did you roll it?
No, because I can't roll that one.
Okay, let me get you. I get you. Because I was like, I couldn't tell if you would roll it, and I just wasn't seeing it because I was not seeing half the rolls that were actually happening.
No.
Wonderful. Okay, so this was investigation, is what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's a dirty 20. So, what I will say for weapons that are not carried on her, underneath the pillow on the bed, you see just a very sleek dagger. I mean, it is pristinely clean. You additionally, underneath what is kind of made out to be a vanity, but there's nothing on it that points to any form of primping or preening. I mean, it's literally like there's a table with a mirror above it, And you're like, this should be a vanity. There's a fucking, like, a knife almost the length of the vanity itself, just tucked up underneath there. So yeah, I mean, she ain't just out here chilling.
She packing heat.
She is Annabelle's sleigh. So we're now at the end of that 5 minutes. Do you guys have any like solid accusations?
Nothing.
I mean, the closest we have is Annabelle with all the weapons in her room.
Okay, what do you choose to do with Annabelle?
At this point, should we just talk to the staff and see if that's normal for her?
I mean, it would have to be in the next sort of session of gameplay type deal.
Okay, I guess we just present the evidence and see what happens.
What? Sorry, there was queso on my hands.
You're good.
So, you all return to your rooms for the quiet little rest. And while you are doing your little rest, we lose Annabelle. You, as you're resting in your rooms and or wandering around the estate, you hear just like this whack scream. Like it is like slightly more unnerving than you feel like it should be. I mean, it sounds like the sound of I have lost everything I'm working for in my entire life. Good God, why me? Kind of up, like kind of vibes. Yeah. As soon as you rush in there, yeah, I mean, it's not even inside the room. It's like as soon as you've got there, I mean, her body is not in rigor mortis in any way. It is, I mean, freshly dead, slumped against the door, blood still pooling out of the neck. Like it's fresh. Rip Annabelle. I loved her. Thanks, fucking murder wheel.
Oh my. Okay.
So now there's only five. There's only 5 people left.
And that's including us.
Yep.
6.
Oh yeah, I don't. Oh, Jenkins is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got Jenkins, Gloyd,
Junkles.
Junkles. You'll have y'all 3. Claude's alive.
Claude is not alive.
Claude is alive.
You
No,
No,
killed him in the
he-
last one.
he's on the table.
Yeah, he was in the
Oh my
bedroom.
god, I killed Claude.
Yep.
Why did I do this? He was not in my plan. I'm 99% sure I planned to kill someone else and then I just like fucked up and I'm like, well, I can't go back from here. I gotta kill the child, I guess. I'm never gonna recover from this. I
You're never
killed
gonna recover from the thing that you forgot that you did.
I killed a traumatized child.
We didn't even find out his lore.
You want to know his lore? I'll tell you at the end.
Okay. Alright, but now Annabelle's dead.
Yep.
Did we?
Okay,
Uh,
just a general see if anything's out of whack.
well, before we get started, Forge accused Willow last time we didn't do anything. Is there any where we're gonna do anything that, or are we just skipping past that?
Okay, I'm saying, Willow, I know it's a wild shot, but can we just check in your room?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go check Willow's room.
Okay. I would like. Are you also looking in there, Benjor?
I mean, I might as well follow the group.
Okay. Both of you roll an investigation check.
13.
Solid 9.
I mean, you go in there, you are seeing the one book that she like low key yoinked from from Allegra's pile that was the smutty book. You just kind of see that like she just kind of slipped it and hid it in her room to read later. Um, but mostly what you see is just like various unpacked clothes. There's some older clothes that you can tell are kind of older because they're like hung in the wardrobe. They're kind of musty, but they're fit to her. So it's like, these are her clothes, but she just don't wear them. They're kind of more like a gift that you kind of have to
Yeah.
accept to be polite. But I mean, outside of that, the bed is a little ruffled from where she slept in it, but that's about it.
Can I make just a quick perception and see if anything is just out of whack or anything else?
What kind of check?
Perception.
I mean, what specifically are you looking for?
Honestly, I just want to see if anything is like maybe she covered something up with like a blanket or a rug, something like that.
It will have to be a very high DC because you do not know how she lives.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, nope, nothing. 7.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's a room that's pretty pristine minus the fact that there's ruffled bed sheets
Yeah.
from where she slept.
So I just say, sorry, I accused you, and I guess we walk back out.
Oh,
Okay.
it's fine.
So, you all have not come to any conclusions on anything.
Nope.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Jenkins is alive?
Yep.
Yep.
Camille's alive?
Nope.
Nope. Charles is alive?
Nope.
No.
Nope, dead. Okay. Glad's dead.
Yep.
Yep.
Lydia's alive.
Yep.
Yep.
And Portia's alive.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Congratulations. You have 3 out of the 7 staff still alive.
Yeah, we're on a hot streak here.
Which is crazy because I haven't rolled y'all in the kill chart yet. Let me re-up that with all the current alive names. Shout out Jenkins though. He just be vibing.
There's a person he reminds me of. I'm gonna see if I can find and pick up him really quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Just based on like him in the story.
Before we advance,
Okay,
can I ask,
so based on
I-
facial expressions, I think I know who it is.
I mean, yeah.
You think you know who it is by me rolling a wheel and
Based
picking
on
who
your
dies next?
no, based on you going.
That was me rolling a wheel and being like,
Okay,
mm.
got it. So it's more of when you're talking about, he's just vibing.
Yeah, no, that was literally just me being
Okay.
like, ugh, people are dying, trying to keep track.
Okay.
Ugh. But yeah, no. So you all be chilling. You're not necessarily in your rooms, but you all are all together. You fucking hear a scream from the first floor. You all, I mean, rush. I'm assuming rush downstairs. I'd assume you're rushing at a screaming corpse.
Yeah, of course.
A corpse is screaming? No way.
I mean, a person is screaming before they die and turn into a corpse, so I'd assume yes.
Yeah.
Cards.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm like, I know Abby's going there, so I was like, assuming. So, you all run down the stairs, and you see Portia, who is, she's not old, but she is older, kind of middle aged type vibes. And she is laying on the floor of the entryway. Throat slit, the blood is still pooling.
So we came down the main stairwell, right?
Hmm.
What rooms are on the first floor?
Essentially, the dining room, the first sitting room, like the kind of sitting room where you bring people in to be greeted. That's pretty much it on the first floor.
I'd like to
Outside
go
of
check
like,
out the sitting room.
yeah, I'm like the kitchens on the back rooms, but so you want to check out the sitting room?
Yeah.
Okay, but that'll be an investigation check.
22.
Okay, wonderful. So you are looking around the room. What exactly are you looking for?
Anything that looks like someone might have fled to this room, or someone might have found a way out through this room.
Okay, so you are checking like the carpet, looking for various sort of like dirt, plant fibers, anything like that that might be stuck in there. You're not seeing any in the carpet. You're looking at the windowsill. There is slight dust being disturbed, but where the dust is disturbed is where it's on the windowsill where, again, a couple people had been sitting earlier in the night that you have seen, sitting there looking at books. They were there, at least two people. So you've seen them being there. And that is really all you see.
Hmm.
So where is Jenkins right at this very moment?
Where is Jenkins?
Yeah.
Man's be low key just running around being like, everyone's dying! But like trying to search, he sees y'all and he's like, everything's fine. And then he looks at another member from the staff and he's like, everyone's dying! And then he looks at y'all and is like, he looks at the staff and he's like, everyone is dying! Like, bro is trying to get his shit together and he is struggling.
Valid.
Like, man's is just like, everything's fine. Everyone is dying!
And then where is
Totally
Lydia
fine.
now?
Lydia has come downstairs. I mean, she is looking disheveled as fuck. Like, she dead ass looks like she borderline looks like she rolled out of bed and directly down the stairs. She looking rough. Outside of that, I would, if you want more information, I would say an insight check.
Okay. $17.
Okay, so she's like, she's confused, but she's kind of just like, she's looking around and it almost is like a little like forced, but you can't really tell why it would seem forced.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to her. Hey, Lydia, everything okay?
I just woke up. I'm really confused as to what's happening right now.
I'll say, you seems a little unnatural. You're looking around, don't you think?
I mean, I just woke up. I was asleep.
So what time did you fall asleep?
God, I don't know. I was reading a book and fell asleep.
What book?
I don't know. It was some smut that fucking Allegra recommended to me.
Do you remember the title of the book?
Something about like man in the woods or something like that. I don't know.
And then I'm gonna see if Willow can remember the name of the book that was in her room.
Okay, Willow, roll me an intelligence check.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, you
We
rolled a
got
save, roll a check. You just click on
oh,
the intelligence.
you right. We'll try that one.
Yeah, you, as far as you know, you don't remember seeing a book like that in her room in the past, and you don't remember Allegra talking about a book sounding like that.
You know, I'm a good friend of Allegra's. She never had a book like that.
What do you
So why don't you start telling me the truth?
what do you mean? I don't remember the name of the book. I'm literally like 30 pages into it.
Okay, in that case, let's walk up to your room, shall we?
Okay, sure, let's
Okay,
walk up to my room and see the
okay.
book.
I'm gonna tell those two to come with me.
Okay, you guys walk up to the like up the stairs. It's like a half a floor because they're on the first floor. She leads you to your room and just kind of holds the door open for you. I mean, her room's a mess, but you do see like a stack of books on her desk. I mean, it's tall. Like if she's standing in front of the desk, it's as tall as she is. That's how high the stack of books is.
Okay, okay, so I want to go in, but I don't want to to be alone with her, so I want at least one of them to make sure that she won't stab me in the back.
I'm gonna be leaning against the door with my hand on one of my swords.
Okay, no, okay. I'm
Why is
gonna
that
make
kind of hot? I'm sorry, Finjor's kind of hot.
okay. I'm gonna give some checks on the books to see if it looks like the spines have been cracked.
Okay, so most of the books, except for at the very bottom, their spines have been cracked.
Do I see the book that she's talking about?
Roll an investigation check. Okay, so I will say about 5 books down from the top of the stack, and I mean, this is a very tall stack of books. You see The Man in the Iron Armor.
Man in the Forest. May I?
I go for it. I mean, it's Allegra's book.
I just want to go ahead and. Also, why isn't it? You said you were just reading it, right?
I was reading it like a week ago. I get distracted. She wants me to keep reading books all the way through, but then I get distracted and I need to read another one.
You said you were
Just
reading
to,
it
just to
last night.
interject, you said you were reading it last night.
Yeah, I started picking up other books because I couldn't sleep and it wasn't interesting me.
You're contradicting yourself.
I was reading it last night and then I picked up another book and was like, this is interesting me more. But then the other one, it stopped. I have not slept.
Busy
You
night?
said you just woke up.
Yeah, I was lying because I didn't want to say I've been reading books all night. Because then it sounds bad when I said, oh, I've read 3 books in the last night because I started reading a book and then got distracted and I couldn't do it anymore. And then I read another one and I got distracted. And then I read another one and I got distracted. And that sounds bad.
So, I really think you've had a busy couple nights, haven't you?
I just want to find a book I want to read. And Allegra keeps offering me books, but they're so freaking they're so intensely sexual and I can't do it. I don't like it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up and open the Man in the Iron Suit. I just want to open it up and see what I can read in there.
Yeah, so from where the last page that you can tell was open to was, it is, I mean, like, hardcore, like, shove you up against a tree, shove your hands into their mouth smut.
Okay. And how many pages? How many pages in issue?
I mean, it's like maybe 40 pages.
Okay, one second. The dog wants to get out.
Okay. I'm like, I've
Okay,
planned this out so well. This is literally no, you're good, you're good, you're good. Go next. I was just explaining, like, this is like sometimes when people recommend books to me and I start reading them, I'm like, and then they just live in a stack until I feel like I can accept enough like sexual
Except
things.
a nut.
No, it's not even a nut. It's just I can't accept enough sexual interaction in the way of like just someone touching you in a sexual way, and I'm like, like I felt her in this moment that I wrote her.
okay. I just want to make a perception check to see if anything else seems out of sort. Like, if anything could be underneath the mess that she has in her room.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Natty 20.
I mean, so what you see, and as soon as you start looking, she's like, she's like, can he leave? And she just points at Findor and is like, can he leave?
I'm not going anywhere.
Neither am I.
You here?
We are investigating murders. Okay, what do I find?
And she's like literally about to start crying. She's like, she just finds some toys under her bed and she's like literally like face buried in her hands, like sobbing.
I say, oh, sorry, ma'am. I put them back in.
She's like, did he see him? Did he see them?
Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna feign ignorant like I didn't see them. Like, oh, nothing here.
I'm not
I
talking
feel like
about
it's blatantly
you.
obvious that I saw them, and be like, you know what? If you turn out to be innocent, I'll help you use them later.
No. And her face is like bright red. She's like, ah!
Well, that only leaves one person it can be.
She's literally like, ah! Okay, so
So now we're on the hunt for Jenkins.
I would like to think y'all are at your 5 minutes, probably.
A little bit past, yeah.
Ooh, I got really emotional. I got emotional playing Lydia. I felt myself a little bit too much there. So y'all have been investigating Lydia's room. So who we have left is Jenkins,
Jenkins, Lydia, and us.
Lydia, and y'all. So you click a button, an incorrect button. So you all are walking back downstairs, and you just hear this really loud thump at the bottom of the main stairs.
Oh boy. Well, who do we got? Who's at the stairs?
What you thinking, Nixie?
You know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna go check it out.
I mean, is that what you're thinking? You like looked like you were having like deep thoughts. I was like, are you picking out who did the murder?
I know. Right now, my mind is okay. Right now, here's what my mind is. What in my head right now.
No, I'm like, I felt that. I keep forgetting who's the murderer.
My head is just going.
Yeah, I'm like, I keep forgetting who the actual murderer is, and then I like look at my list and I'm like, oh wait, yeah,
You also keep forgetting who's dead.
it's facts.
And so we hear the thump at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm like, Abby's just over here like, why is this so chaotic? And I'm like, yeah, I promise. I'm more collected during actual D&D sessions. One shots are just like
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as far as we know, Forge is going downstairs. Don't know if the rest of you are. Y'all can decide for yourself. But
I am.
as soon as you go down the stairs, you see the collapsed, and I mean still bleeding body of Jenkins.
Not Jenkins.
We love him, Your Honor.
Oh
So
man,
Forge, Lydia, and I were all in the same room together, and we're barely out of her doorway when this happened. So, you know, odds have come down to it that I think someone among us here is a traitor.
Actually, the murderer is Lexi.
Wait, why is this music so valid right now? It's like very intense, and I'm like, oh, who's the murderer? Who's the murderer? I know who the murderer is, but who's the murderer? It ain't me.
I'm going to draw my sword and point it at Willow.
oh my. Well then I'll draw my dagger out, point it at you.
Not fucking Marina being on this playlist. I don't know how to feel about that. Not Hermit the Frog. Okay, so, Ford, you walk out and you're just seeing, oh god, not this, no, not this song, no, 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 no. Okay, we'll go with this song. So you see Finjor and Willow pointing weapons at each other. And you walk out with Lydia from her room. Jenkins is dead at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, hey, yeah, yes, we can talk this out. Calm the hell down.
Forge, 7 people are dead. You and I and Lydia were just standing in a room together, and Jenkins is here at the bottom of at the stairs, dead. There's not many other people it could really be.
Yes, I looked in her room. I didn't find anything.
There's more than one room in this place that something could be stashed.
She doesn't have a key.
And you don't think she could have taken one from one of the several people that's dead?
Then how could she got in the first room?
You don't think that Allegra would have let her in her room if she so asked? They're
Willow?
best friends from childhood, aren't they?
Willow? Look at me. Did you do it?
No. Why would I kill everyone I've known for all these years?
Can I make
Roll a
an insight?
deception check and an insight check. Both of you.
Oh, what?
Which one?
Insight
I
for
got a-
Forge, deception for Willow.
I got a 7. Please roll low. Roll low.
Where do I find that?
It's on your skills.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
I love picking the person who hasn't played D&D before. Oh my god!
Holy shit.
I didn't expect this. I thought maybe I was like, maybe Abby can like talk them into. It's like Among Us.
No.
But no.
Okay, so
Oh, no.
at this point, I'm gonna use my quarterstaff and just knock her out of her fucking hands.
I mean, you need to roll an attack, and Willow gets to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
For an attack, I got a 17.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. Yep, your sword gets knocked out of your hands.
Okay, to that, I'm gonna say, Willow, why the hell?
Well, you see. When I was growing up with Allegra when I was younger, I wanted to be in her position of power. And how else am I going to do that? By taking out the entire manor.
They've taken care of you. They've been here our whole lives, and you decide to pull this shit now?
Yeah.
What would killing her even get you? You're not related. You're not taking over her heir. You're not taking over her power. If you kill the whole manor, then there's no one left to give you anything.
But then I have the manor.
And then you have all the guards and everyone outside of here who is expecting, at some point, Allegra to leave.
I mean, but she was a princess. So I just want to be the next princess, you know.
In that case, just be gay.
I just like to say the way I said, what is your plan for why this happened? Because I rolled it and was like, oh my god, you're the murderer. Why do you plan this? And she was like, well, you're the princess. And I'm like, she wasn't! She wasn't originally. Nyx just said princess.
And I went with it because it was the first thing I heard about this.
You're like, everyone said princess. And I was like, well, she ain't, but okay, I guess.
She is now.
Y'all created this.
And honestly, I'm so proud of this community.
I hate y'all. Anyway, so
That's
yeah,
all.
Willow's basically just like, she's the princess. I assumed if I could kill everyone that laid claim to the throne, that I could take it over.
Yeah.
This isn't a kingdom laid off of blood. That wouldn't exactly stand here.
Well, I had no other motives. I could have just been a person that just liked killing. That was my next plan of action.
Okay, yeah. At this point, I want to whack her in the back of the head with my stick.
Roll an attack.
It's a 14.
Okay, I don't know what Willow's. Hold on, fuck. Let me. Hold on. I need to go back. I need to keep this loaded up. I need to pull up character sheet. Why does it hate me?
And then, if that misses, I'm going to do bonus action for Fury of Blows.
Hey, hold on, give me a second to live. Good God, fucking,
Uh,
I'm trying my best. I'm fighting
uh,
for my
yeah.
life right now.
That's what I said, if it misses.
It doesn't miss.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing?
So, I know, as a quarterstaff back of the head, just trying to knock her unconscious.
Okay, I mean, roll the hit.
Well, at the very least, like, hey, what the fuck's wrong with you? Whack, whack.
Or, I mean, roll damage. Sorry, not roll to hit.
That is a 9.
9 damage. Okay. So that was what I'm going to call the surprise round.
Okay, and
So,
then can I do a bonus action as well?
I mean, not for a surprise
Got it,
round.
okay.
So, what I will say is the other two of you need to roll initiative, as does Willow. If we're getting down to a fight, we gonna roll
13.
initiative. 13. Willow is a 10. What about Finjor?
Where's initiative?
As at the top.
Right. 7.
Okay, so we're starting with Forge. So Forge, you just bonked Willow.
Mhm.
What you
And
gonna do?
that's then it's I get 2 attacks per action.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Okay, so if I can I take another action, or is it just this way count as my action?
I mean, so this is the start of your actual action. You got a
Got it.
surprise round.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna whack him with my quarterstaff. Let's try to at least.
Okay, roll to attack.
14.
Okay, that hits. Roll the second attack.
26.
Okay, and roll damage for both because both of those hit.
That is a 10 and a 7.
Oofy doofy, y'all
And
are
then
level 5s.
a bonus action.
Do you want to kill her?
That's not unconscious at this point. Okay.
Do you want to kill her?
Bonus
Okay.
action, I feel like at this point would probably kill her.
Yeah. I'm saying like me myself. No. Okay. I'm saying no. At this point, I'm just gonna do that and say, what the fuck? You were so close to the family. What is wrong with you?
I mean, I'll say she's on 7 HP right now.
Okay. So if I get her down to 0, she's just unconscious, right?
She's unconscious, but she would have to start doing death saving throws to not
Okay.
die.
Honestly, me myself, I want to, but Forge as a monk, no.
Okay, wonderful. So you give up your bonus action. So next, we slide directly into Willow. Willow, what you want to do? What you want to do?
Okay, and as I want to do right now, she is unarmed because I knocked her sword out of her hands.
Yep. So you are unarmed. You can take half your movement to pick up your weapon.
Yes, I assume I will do that.
Okay. So what you
So
want
now
to
what do
do?
I pick up my weapon, or I want to pick up my weapon.
Okay, wait, hold on. Forge. Did you knock the mace or the scimitar out of her hands?
Scimitar.
Scimitar? Okay, so you pick up the scimitar.
Okay. So then, I mean, I've killed like 7 people. Who's to say I can't kill a couple more?
That was so
Okay,
out
that
of
line,
character
that
for
line goes
you.
hard.
That was so out of character for you as a person. I expected you to be less like cavalier about this whole situation. You were like, "Oh, I'm the murderer. Cool."
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I'm
What
going to,
do?
but I don't
Okay.
know who.
So you cut out. All I
I
heard is I'm
mean,
going to.
yeah, I'm
Don't know
like,
who.
you could go at Forge or Findle.
I'll go after Forge because Forge went after me. So now I
Okay,
have beef.
roll to attack.
Okay. Is that in my skills as well?
I know it's gonna be in actions. It'll
So
be
that's gonna
under
be
hit slash DC.
actions. Whatever weapon you're using, you hit the hit slash DC.
Okay. I see. I see. I will do this. Oh, great
Oh, we're
gravy.
going scimitar. Okay, that's a 6 to hit.
I have 15 armor class.
Okay, do you have a multi-attack? You have attacks per action once. So no. Okay, you're done.
No, I'm not done. It can't be done yet.
No, you're done. You're
You're done.
done. So next is Finjor.
Okay. I assume I'm pretty close.
I mean, y'all are in the same area and you're just like, why? 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 You're like the Spider-Man meme.
Can I do an unarmed strike?
At
Add Willow to the dome piece.
I mean, roll an unarmed strike.
17.
I mean, that hits. Roll damage.
Oh, it's gonna be a 1. But I hit her
Wonderful.
twice, so 2.
So that's 1 damage. So yeah, I mean, you just whack her in the dome.
I hit her. It's 2 attacks per action, so I hit her twice for 2.
Oh no. Oh no. You roll it twice.
Yeah, you have to
Okay,
roll to
well,
hit twice.
I'll roll to hit twice.
Yes.
15.
Yep. And I roll
That
damage
hits.
again.
1.
Okay.
My unarmed strike is always a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any bonus actions you can use at this time?
Not unless I want to use a 2 weapon, but I'm not using
I
my
mean, you'd
weapons.
have to
No.
have your 2 weapons drawn.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So we rotate the foot. Why do I have your character sheet pulled up? 911. I can't see what I need to see. So next we're back to Forge.
Okay. We'll be doing an arm strike.
Okay,
This
roll to
time.
hit.
This time, my goal is to like knock off her feet.
Okay, roll to hit.
The 9 does not hit. Let me
That does
do
not
it
hit.
again. That's a 10. That does not hit.
Does not hit.
Bonus action, unarmed strike. 24.
That hits.
6.
Okay. So you hit her and she drops to the fucking floor.
After everything this family has done for you.
So, what comes next for Willow is death saves. So she's next in the rotation. So Willow has to roll death saves. So do you want to roll your death saves, Abby?
Yes, just,
I assume so, or else I
yeah.
will die, right?
yeah, just roll a straight D20, no modifiers.
Okay. Do I send it to everyone?
I guess
Yes.
I don't actually know how death saves work on D&D Beyond.
I'll just roll and see what happens.
I mean, that's a save, so that should be a success. I'm just gonna manually modify it to a success. Okay.
Yeah.
So next we go to Findor. What you want to do for your 6 seconds of existence?
So she's on the floor right now, right?
Yep.
Can I just grapple and hold her down?
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's no resistance.
I mean, I'll just hold her down then.
Okay. So next we go to Forge.
Okay,
What you want
so
to do?
how close is the nearest like security or whatever?
I mean, the entirety of the staff is Jenkins at this point.
Jenkins is
Okay.
dead.
It's Lydia.
Yeah, it's just
Lydia.
Lydia. Okay, so they all kind of did the same job. I'm gonna say
There's
I
no
mean,
Lydia.
guard.
they're like a family here. They
Yeah,
protect each other.
I'm gonna say Lydia, please get out of here. Get help if you can.
She like nods very quickly and just like runs out through the main entrance and just
Okay.
starts tearing off.
Is there any like rope or anything nearby? Actually, hold on. Do I have a rope in my Tinkler's tools?
Do you?
Let me
Or
find
in
out.
your pack?
I have a bedroll, mess kit, cinder box. Which one? I do not. Fidel, do you have a rope in your inventory?
That would be a separate action.
This was more of like talking for later.
Yeah, it's more like
What?
you can discuss if one of you has rope, but it
Yeah,
would
this is
be
me discussing.
yeah.
Well,
Do you?
Say again.
what?
Do you have rope? Do you have rope in inventory?
Uh,
So you push inventory.
I do.
So okay, can I use an action for him? Can I say I'm gonna hold my action until he can throw me the rope?
Okay. Yeah, for sure. So that'll be on the next action. So, did you have anything you wanted to do with your action, Finjor?
No.
Okay. So next is to Willow. Throw me a death save.
So I just roll another 20?
Yep.
Okay.
Rip. That's a fail. So we're one fail, one save. Okay. So next we're back to Forge.
Okay, so I need you to throw me the rope.
I mean,
But
you would have to hold your action until he can
Listen,
throw you.
I'm holding my action until he throws me in the rope.
Okay, so it would be on his turn. He can throw you the rope.
Yes,
You'll
that's
catch it, and then it would be the next time you have your
Yeah.
turn to.
That's what I'm planning on. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're
Just a
on
second.
Diffinger. You thrown the rope. Okay, bit. You now have rope. Next is on to Willow. Roll me a d20.
Perfect.
I would love for you to not die.
Let's see.
Okay, that's another success. Give me a second to like make it do the update. Okay. So back to Forge.
So is it action? It says an action to catch the rope.
I mean, you've caught it. It just takes your action to do the tying up that you want to
Okay,
do.
yeah. I'm going to take an action to tie her up in case she wakes up and goes ballistic again.
Wonderful.
Sleight of hand. Is that how good it is?
Nope, you can just tie
Okay.
her up. I mean, she's prone and unconscious, so.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
She's tied up.
Next is for Forge.
That was me. That was my turn.
Finjor, sorry.
Can I frisk her and see if I can find anything that she's not supposed to have?
Sure, roll an investigation check as you fucking pat down an unconscious woman.
Correct.
Okay, so you would find, hold on, give me 1 second. I can tell you what she has on her. Don't freak out on me. I am just a woman, you know. So she has her clothes. She has a bottle of ink. She has leather armor. Oh god, why did it zoom in that much? That's horrible. That was atrocious and bad, and everything is bad. Stop.